I'd like to begin by thanking Father Franck for inviting me to speak at this Mass. I've been trying to catch up on any Jesuit event that I've missed over the past 5 years, and being able to have such an active role in my first and last Father-Son Mass and Dinner has been an honor. Now you might be wondering, who in their right mind would pass up a steak dinner and Mass with the old man 4 years in a row? I'm certainly having some regrets right now. The phrase, wasted opportunities, comes to mind, until I start to remember what those Saturdays usually entailed. What stars had to align just for the opportunity to sneak in a few hours of father-son bonding and good food. At least I hope it's good. A typical weekend morning around this time of year would begin around 5:30, with the two of us groggily stumbling around the house or hotel room to get ready to drive however many hours to my next wrestling tournament. He'd be with me all day, whether it be in the Brother Martin gym or Atlanta, waiting on the side of the mat with the same look of enthusiasm, win, lose, or forfeit. To say he is my #1 fan would be an understatement, as no one word or phrase can properly convey the sheer amount of love he has for his 3 children. No matter the time nor the place, he always adjusts his schedule to be at my wrestling meets, my sister's cross-country races, or my brother's soccer tournaments, usually a combination of all 3. Even when he can't be there physically, like during his multiple trips to Alabama to be with our ailing grandmother, he still finds a way to show his support. He calls or texts us, reminding us to be the man in the arena. You know, that Teddy Roosevelt speech that Michael Irvin intensely recites about once a week on NFL Network. He's also left me with some original quotes, like, "Take pride in being a Ferrier, and whatever you decide to do, strive to be the best at it." Sons, I'm sure you've heard this too. All sayings that hint at his personal philosophy and goals for his children. He's always pushed me to be the best version of myself and believed in me even when I had given up. I can't even begin to recount the amount of times I felt his arm around my shoulder at midnight as I sat nodding off over heaps of homework, or took in all sorts of advice and words of encouragement during the car rides home from a stressful day at school. He's always been on my case about grades, expecting nothing less than my best effort on everything, from math quizzes to my 2 millionth supplemental essay for that extra scholarship or college application. But Dad, despite my displays of teenage angst when I'm inevitably told to put down the phone and finish those integrals, I never lose sight of why you're always pushing me, challenging me to reach my potential. You say that you want me to be a better man than you were, but I can tell you right now that might be the hardest challenge yet. You say that you like to brag about me all the time, so now it's my turn. Mom loves to point out how I'm my father's child whenever she sees me walking around the house with one sock, and especially when the other one's lying in the middle of the floor. And the older I get, the more I realize just how much I have in common with you. However, the one thing I can only hope to possess is the sheer intensity of love and devotion you have shown towards me, my siblings, and the rest of my family. I can say with confidence that any Saturday with you in my corner, is far from a wasted opportunity. And I hope that by speaking tonight and sharing our story, I might get a tiny bit closer to returning the favor. Dad, I love you.